He deserved to win the race. I guess we were a second place car tonight, but I'm pretty happy with it.
Okay, that's words from Tommy Fox as he comes home second tonight. We're going green flag racing in the All-Star Truck Series as they're just about ready, guys.
Jean-Michael Chenette on the front row gets the upper hand against Walt Wosko and Scott Gregory as we are up to full speed here in the All-Star Trucks.
Walt Wosko working the inside groove in the number 711. Looks like he has plenty of steam in that pickup truck as he makes his way down the front straightaway. Chevrolet powered truck across the line first. That number 1.
Good run by truck number 3 of Andy Lindemann as he scoots into third place. Battle for 4th and 5th. On the bottom is Doug Leonard in truck number 16. Can he stick with Scott Gregory? And right now it is Leonard by about a blade of grass as they hit the stripe.
Scott Gregory, of course, has won here many times in the All-Star race trucks. He's the driver of the number 94 Foxwoods Resort Casino sponsored vehicle, and he's trying to make his way to the front, but he's going to have to really get on his horse because Walt Wosko seems to have a full head of steam out there. Plenty of separation between he and the rest of the field.
Yeah, he is trying to run and hide from his pals. Gregory finally asserts himself, so he gets into 4th. Right behind him, the 99 truck of Bernie Singer. He is on a roll as he invades the top 6. And right on his outside, that Hooters truck moving very strongly for Chris Carell.
So Don Super's got to be happy with the number 7 thus far in the 2004 season. That's the owner of the number 7 Hooters sponsored truck of Chris Carell. Chris Carell with commanding lead in point standings.
But a sizable lead erected by Walt Wosko as he is almost in his own dimension of time and space. Jean-Michael Chenette holding off the 3 of Lindemann as they bounce their way off the 4th turn. The 82 of Chenette still has his nostrils in 2nd place.
So Chenette still trying to get that truck to the front. He's shown that he can do it in our heat event a little bit earlier here tonight. Driver to Thompson, Connecticut in the 82. Having a great run here in that Ford-powered vehicle.
Now Gregory slipping underneath the 3 of Lindemann to take over the number 3 spot. So Gregory, apparently it needed a few green flag laps to get that car heated up. And right now it has on its hit list the 82 of Jean-Michael Chenette. Let's see how close Gregory can get to him as they churn it up down the backstretch.
Wosko is on cruise control as he has the 711 out there. Now it's the time where he starts hearing every little noise in the truck and really worried about the way that thing is handling out there as we have Gregory making the move on Chenette side by side racing between those 2 trucks as they enter the back straightaway.
Yeah, Gregory's truck is handling pretty good as he was able to weave his way underneath the 82. Carell taking the long way around on the outside. Carell in 4th. And grazing the wall was the 82 of Chenette. Yellow comes out as Chenette was able to get a piece of the fence in turn number 4.
So as we mentioned before, they're going to be going up and visiting the folks at Claremont Speedway up in New Hampshire in a couple weeks on July 24th as they continue their 2004 season. Last time that they convened was on June 26th at the Seacock Speedway, so a lot of different types of track surfaces for these all-star race trucks.
Our sportsman drivers getting a night off tonight, although I saw some competitors like Ed Gersh.
Position for the most part, and the Chevrolet Supersport pickup truck provided by Bob Valenti Auto Mall is in the infield. When they come back to the restart line, the green flag will fly. In the hands of Billy Dunn getting this one back underway. Wosko makes the break and tries to put the type of separation between he and the field that he enjoyed before the yellow flag condition. Looks like he's going to do it as we have some trucks not coming up to speed and the yellow flag flies.
So that restart is washed out for Walt Wosko. Not the smoothest restart we have had tonight.
Debris on the track right here on the front straightaway. A couple drivers have indeed run over it.
Boy, is a guy on our safety crew able to punt that debris to the truck. And we should be ready to get active again with Walt Wosko. He has been the most active of all of our truck drivers, as he has led every inch of the way so far. The clutch yellow displayed to our drivers by Billy Dunn. So we hope you'll be out with us the rest of the summer, because every week we have something special. And especially next week with our Busch North Series in town, making their annual trip to the Waterford Speedbowl. So we hope you'll join us next Saturday. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Next Saturday and every Saturday night here at the Bowl, where there's always something exciting going on. And right now we're going to have an exciting conclusion to our All-Star Race Truck event.
Coming back to the restart line, once again, Walt Wosko and Scott Gregory at the front of the field. Wosko will be the man to set the pace for the rest of the race. Looks like that Chevrolet powered vehicle goes to the front of the field. Once again, very, very quick hitting around the 3/8 mile oval. Scott Gregory in hot pursuit as he tries to chase down both the number 3 of Andy Lindemann and, of course, the 7-11 of Walt Wosko.
Gregory's biggest concern now is the 7 of Chris Carell. It has the preferred line on the bottom of the racetrack, and Carell, with a burst of energy, has moved into the 3rd position.
So Carell coming up, trying to maintain his points lead here tonight. Very formidable lead coming into the event, but trying to continue to lead the Northeastern Division of the All-Star Race Truck Series.
So let's see if Andy Lindemann in truck number 3 is capable of flagging down Walt Wosko, as Wosko right now looks like the rabbit in a greyhound race, 10 steps ahead of everybody else.
Andy Lindemann trying to change that very quickly. Andy out of Poston Kill, New York, is into number 3. Chris Carell in the 7. And, of course, Scott Gregory. And once again, they're door handle to door handle as they go by the stripe.
So it looks like Gregory is going to get the best of Carell this time around and give 3rd back to Gregory. So he let Carell borrow the spot for a couple of laps. Walt Wosko got a little bit sideways coming off the 4th turn. And maybe that's an indication the truck might be going away. We'll see what happens over the final 10 laps. If he makes one bobble, Andy Lindemann is right there to capitalize.
So Andy Lindemann trying to close the gap. It looks like he will, just little by little, as the laps continue to take down. 9 laps showing on the scoreboard. Of course, a lot of laps here for our leader. As we mentioned before, he's going to start hearing the bangs. He's going to hear the ticks, everything going on inside that truck.
And he might also be hearing the heartbeat of Andy Lindemann, who is slowly narrowing the gap. Less than 8 laps to go. Gregory has opened up some breathing room between himself and Chris Carell in the battle for 3rd.
Scott Gregory out of Westbrook, Connecticut, trying to win once again here at the Waterford Speedbowl. He's done that on a regular basis as of late, and trying to put that one in the winner's circle. But he's got Lindemann to get by before he can start chasing down the 7-11 of Walt Wosko. Currently Chris Carell in the 4th spot, and brightly colored Hooters sponsored number 7, trying to close the gap as well.
Yeah, right now the biggest concern for Lindemann is Scott Gregory in truck 94. I think it takes a couple of laps for that 94 truck to get a full head of steam, but once it does, it's one of the fastest trucks on the track. Let's see what route he will take as he tries to get around the 3 of Lindemann.
He tries to go high, tried to go low, but Lindemann driving a very good defensive ride here as he makes his way around the Speedbowl. And that's not going to happen this time by as we continue to try to sort this one out. 2 trucks come together. Hallquist and that number 4 truck of John Selesky.
Laps are running down with 4 to go, and Wosko continues to have a sturdy lead over Lindemann, with Carell moving quickest of all in 3rd. But like a laser beam at the front of the field, the show continues to be put on by Walt Wosko.
So Walt Wosko, the class of the field throughout this race. 2 laps left to go. Two laps shown to the field. Walt Wosko all by himself out there in the front of the field. The number 3 of Lindemann in the 2nd spot. Chris Carell taking over the 3rd spot as they come up on the slower automobile of Hallquist. Going around the slower vehicle now, it's going to be tight quarters for Scott Gregory trying to get around Hallquist as they race for 2nd place out here. Lindemann holding on for the moment. Chris Carell on the outside groove has that brightly colored automobile around. Let's see if he can take down the 2nd spot. I'm not going to call this one. We're going to have to wait and see what the scores up here say.
Successful run for the driver of truck number 711 as he ran and hid from the rest of the field tonight from Suffield, Connecticut, Walt Wosko Jr. And Walt, it looked like a very easy run today, but how easy actually was it?
I don't think a win is ever easy. This is probably one of the tougher tracks for me, and I finally conquered the race.
So you said this Speedbowl was tough for you in the past. What did you change up tonight to enable you to get into victory lane?
I think it was a lot of concentration. My crew had the truck set up perfect, and my wife finally came, and I told her she was a good luck charm.
Well, and your wife picked a good night to come because we have with you as an added bonus today this gift certificate for a 5-pound lobster dinner from our sponsor tonight, USS Chowder Pot. So a big night for the 7-Eleven team.
Hey, thank you very much.
So that's the story here from the start-finish line. Our winner in emphatic fashion tonight from Suffield, Connecticut, Walt Wosko.